Welcome back everybody, Broadbent here. Today we're back in the forest on creative mode, and today we're going to be building something underground. I'm not entirely sure what, but I've got it in my mind as to where I'm going to begin. So it's been a while since I've done a creative mode episode, and I've really wanted to do this particular design for a while. But previously I wanted to do it in my survival series, but I just don't feel like it's going to be possible. Just having the fly mode and everything like that will really help out. But today, we're going to be working in this hole right here. So unfortunately, with the mod menu that we're using, we don't have the cave light as an option. So it looks like we're going to have to light this up the old-fashioned way. Luckily though, we've got auto build, so what that will do is when we place it down... Oh no, is that the right one? Nope. When we place it down, it will just automatically build for us. Perfect. Funny thing is though, I can't use it down here. So it looks like we've gone to the old-fashioned method. Oh dear, this is pretty cool when it's lit up like this. Like some sort of ritual room. So what we're going to do is stand in the center right here. I'm going to build some sort of like spiral staircase. Think of it as layered donuts, right? The donut is the floor, and then we've got a space in between each. So it's going to look like that. Except the donut just goes on forever. I think I stopped doing it because I really wasn't sure how to do it. First of all, I'm just going to create a floor. I think that's just a bit of a better place to start. I love auto build, that's so cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and use walls just for this beginning bit. I just want to test something here. There we go. So that's the kind of shape that we're looking at. Oh dear, I didn't mean to build it. There we go. So everywhere around this would be floor. And this would just be like a circular thing going straight up to the top. Really hard to try and build actually. I'm not sure where to begin. So I used the starting point of this right here and placed a pillar on each one of the corners. And it actually looks really nice. I like the look of it. I think I used a similar thing at my cave base in my survival world. But I think what I'm going to do now is remove a few of these. I might keep the odd one. So, okay, let's remove this one. Oh, wrong button. Remove that one, this one, and this one. So now, I'm still stuck. Well, let me try a different approach. I'm going to build a wall all the way around here. Oh dear, I did not mean to build it that soon. I'll remove these two. I'll leave those. They look alright. And I can use this as just basically a place to set a point for the floor. So I wonder if I can build it in segments rather than... That's peculiar. Made the noise before I even placed it. So let me try it. Place a point right here if we can. Come on. Oh, that's another thing. I've actually got to start it on here so that the edge is flat. I don't want it to be, you see here? I want the planks to be like this. Does that make any sense? I can't really describe it. I want the edges to be facing inwards. That's a much better way of describing it. So it looks like I'm going to have to build it in bits. So I got to the edge of this bit here, and I'm really not sure what to do. I might just edge it and, round it off here. But I don't know. I don't really want to. For now, I'm just going to end it here. So over here, I don't have the wall because I removed it, if you remember. So I'm going to have to create a fake wall. A temporary one, I think. I don't really have to keep it. Okay, so I know it's really dark. I'm going to put some lights up for you. Oh, I can interact with this one now. Maybe because it was in the water? I'm not sure. But there you go, you can see now. This is really difficult to get, but I think we have it now. Just getting this shape with the carved out center was the hardest part. Just so you know, this might be a two-part video because I want to do a little bit more. Oops, a little bit more than just this. I want to branch down further into the caves and build some sort of like underground city. I'm getting a very Fallout kind of vibe from this. Anyone else? Right. A little bit patchy here and there. You know, there's little gaps that we might have to walk up and jump, but that's really close exactly to what I was thinking in the first place, you know? The walls couldn't be placed worse, really. I might just remove the walls itself and leave the pillars up. I think that would be best, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Please don't break the floor. Ah, okay, great. There we go. I kind of like this one here, covering the rocks a little bit, so I'm going to keep it. I like this little bit in like an underground shop kind of area. Looks very grungy. So I'm going to go with that, and then this I'm just going to patch up really quick. Like so. So now we can layer this up one after the other. Do you hear her, Virginia? I mean, enemies I've got off. So now we can lay these up one by one all the way to the top and have this massive city. The only downside is it's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. Ooh, actually, hold on a second. Using the pillars is a good idea, but it's going to be very difficult to place. So, what I could do is auto-fill a small part of each one, right? And then I can snap the floor. What the hell is that doing up there? Let me show you what I mean. So if I do this one right here, smallest one, you know, I'll get rid of this, this, and this, right? If I go and get the floor out now, it will snap to autofill the next floor. Boom, done. However, if I use the pillars straight away, it will not do that. So that's going to be a bit more harder. And then I can't straight remove the wall because it'll collapse the roof or the floor as well. So if I just keep one wall like this at the back on each and every one, which is definitely possible. I can do it like this and hide those two. This one's going to be a bit difficult. I'm actually going to leave this front wall instead of the others this time. Like that. I'm going to keep this one here. Just add a bit of variation to the front, you know. Place the bonfire in the center. It's a little bit darker, but it's getting in the way. So an advantage about building these ones over here is that there's ones inside the wall. You can see those there. So I don't have to have any up at the front. I keep deleting these by accident. I don't know why, but they're just massive when it comes to the remover tool. But if I no-clip through, we should be able to see. There's quite a few back here. That's useful. Okay, so we don't need these. Should we try and... I think for this bottom level, I'm going to leave that covered, because they're not going to really do much with that space anyway, you know? So that looks pretty good. So now, if you go ahead and grab the floor... Oh, I'm in no-clip mode. Yeah, when you're in no-clip mode, you can't use the box sometimes. It's kind of annoying. So we can fill all these one by one. And then the last one. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cool. Let's finish it off. Come on. Did we do it? Yep. Okay. Oh my god, I'm actually quite excited for this. And then we've got the rope bang in the center. Look at that. So once we've got all the pillars knocked in, we've got the varied floors, so the design's going to be different. I am really, really, really excited for this. This is what I wanted to build in my survival world, but just think how difficult this would have been. To be honest, it probably was impossible because I used no-clip about 5 times already. Actually, no, I definitely could have built it in survival. So I guess right now, the only thing really that I need to do is just keep building these layers up and up and up, which might take a while. I'm just really surprised that this method worked and that I thought of it, you know? I just had an idea, actually. For this part right here, I'm going to build a quick fire. There you go. See, we've got this bit empty space here, and it goes up for, like, probably 4 or 5 floors, maybe even more. I want to fill this in, which is going to be rather difficult. Snap it over. Look at that. Bingo. Build. Now, the only problem is we're going to have to build these walls, I think, an extra one, like, manually, you know? Because it's no longer one floor. And, oh, wow, I thought I would have had a support beam coming through the bottom then, but I don't. So one thing that I noticed when after upgrading my graphics card, I went back into the cave base, I didn't get any better frames per second. And I think having a lot of stuff inside a cave has a higher performance drop than outside. I think, anyway, just throwing ideas out there. So, this could get pretty laggy pretty soon. But alright, we seem to be okay, you know? I think it's the smaller detail stuff like armor mannequins and crates that hold sticks and stones. I'm using all the wrong words. But that I think that's it anyway, because we are at a solid 60 FPS right now. Oh boy, this is looking so cool. Ah, so the steam on the fires also applies to the bonfire. That's cool, but it doesn't apply to the, was it the rock one? I think it must be because of the wind going in at the bottom, maybe. I'm not sure. Even though there's no wind in the cave, but you get what I'm saying. Ah, I boo-booed. I don't think I can place these pillars in between those anymore. Let me try it. Oh, I can. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's so lucky. I remember trying it once and it wouldn't let me on a different build. It was actually in Season 1 when I did that, what I'm talking about. It was the balcony on the cliffside base. If any of you guys remember that, I'm not sure how many of you are still around after those days. That base was really cool. I miss that base. I might have to build something in its honor. What is that? Oh, it's the it's the light coming through. I don't see the sun though. Wow, we're making it quite high already. Look at that. Oh my god. I've just thought of something really stupid. How do I get from layer to layer? I guess I could use the hole cutter, you know, like in certain segments. I could have like a little spiral staircase, kind of. Like in a really big open area. Where can we... Or, could do something out here, maybe. Staircase going up. I do have this massive open area here, so... I guess we could use it. I want to keep this center bit completely free. This is the way in. So I've just realized why this reminds me of Fallout. So if you guys have completed Fallout 4, you will know. You will know. Oh, look at this! That's so cool! This could be like a smuggler's cove kind of little bit. You know, they've got some restricted commodities back here. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. I'm so happy with it. And the wall doesn't cut through it either. It goes all the way back. Oh, that's perfect. So if you made it this far through the episode and you are liking this build so far, please be sure to press the like button right below. Every like really does show your support for the channel, and it really tells me which videos you enjoy the most and which ones I can carry on making. I completely forgot about those little skulls. There's loads. I might have to go around with a katana to get those. So I know everything's got a bit of a yellow tint to it, and that's mainly because of the fires, but, well, that's only because of the fires. So I do apologize for that, and we'll work on it. I'll add some normal lights very soon. Speaking of which, they're also yellow. Never mind. So I'm going to go ahead and add the barriers. I haven't finished building up all the way to the top yet, but I just kind of want to get a feel for how this is going to look. I think we've made enough progress with it to start doing a few of the smaller details. Look at that! Come on, build! Ah, oh, God. Having the extra colours is really good. All the different shades. I'll have to work on the staircase soon. But as I mentioned before, I'm probably going to make this video, or this build, probably 2 parts. Just because of the size of it. And what I plan to do is make it even bigger. You have no idea what I've got planned. And I cannot wait to show you. Getting ever so close to the top now. I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. Okay, so I just got to the top, or what I consider to be the top. I'm tempted just to leave this floor as like some sort of, like, can you call it a penthouse? The top of the building, or the cave. Okay, mixed up with, I'm really not sure what to call this. But I'm going to leave this as the top floor. I'm just going to finish off it. I'm just going to finish off the floor real quick. And there we go. So, if we get another fire going, there we go, that should help out a little bit. We should now be able to place manually. I'm just going to build pretty much just a wall going all the way around the center. I'll snap it over to here, which is something I shouldn't do actually, but it'll look okay. There we are. And then we'll just build it on top of each one. And then we'll just keep building the layers up like this until we get to the top. Oh boy, look at that. Oh my god. Oh wow, we've lit up all the stuff around here. We've got the flowers, or the cone flowers, sorry, and then we've got the tents lit up, the trees, with no visible light source. Da, da, da. This is so cool. So for the first time, we are going to go in, just climbing down as a normal person. The lag spike didn't get worse. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted to do in my survival world. Oh my. I've got the pillars to finish off and a few of the fences. How many floors do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors. That's really not that bad. I was expecting more. Wow. Oh my god. That is so cool. I am way too excited about this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off some of the fences and walls and pillars really quick. I really wish they would redo this UI, especially, you know, the C, left click, right click, and E. Because when you're doing really specific stuff, it's right in the way. It's exactly where you're placing the blueprint, like where the tick is for E. It's really in the way. And I think they might do that, actually. They've redone all the other UI, so it would make sense to leave that out. Why are you not building? Come on. Oh, I've unchecked auto build, haven't I? Duh. Oh my. I don't think I've missed any pillars. This bit's going to be left open, by the way. I'm going to just have a fence here. Because, there's nothing I can do with it. And it looks, it's variation, you know. It's nice to have. We've got no walls on this entire panel. That will be alright, we don't need it. It's just nice to have these little patches right here. You see these? It's kind of nice. Alright, all the barriers are in. All the pillars are in. All the floors are in. That was really successful. The beginning bit was the struggle. Getting this, the floor right and having this entire hole cut out. It's really difficult to do. It's just, well, mainly it's just fiddly. But look at all this space that we have now on each of these layers. We can build stalls. We can build homes. I'm really looking forward to this. But this does round up today's episode. This is only part 1 of this build. I'm going to eventually be doing 2, maybe even 3 parts just because of the size of this. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you've got any build ideas for creative, please be sure to post them in the comments below. Thanks for watching everyone, and I will catch you in the next video.